Hello YouTube, it's been a long time since I've made a video, a really long time. I really meant to make loads more, just too busy and didn't really have time to edit the videos and stuff. So loads of stuff's happened. I've been doing loads of stuff and making loads of stuff, and hopefully now I can make some videos about it. I have been taking some pictures and some video while I've been doing some of the stuff with a point to making videos about it for my channel. So hopefully now I can do that. What sort of things have been going on? You know, more solar panels, building batteries, electric cars, chargers, just loads and loads of stuff. Building BMSs, writing my own software for my home automation system, just loads of stuff to talk about. Anyway, the first thing really I should make this video about is the purpose of building my power shed.
For my shed, I had to take into account three things. The first one was solar. I wanted it to be a solar powered shed. The second was insulation. It's got to be kept warm inside, or at least it mustn't get too cold, because I'm going to be in there in the winter months, and also I intend to have batteries in there, and really cold sub-zero temperature is not good for them, so it's got to be well insulated. And the third was fit. My garden unfortunately is kind of this shape, and this first level is where our decking is, so it can't go there. So the only space that's available that's flat is this section, and there are certain walls and things that are in the way, that means that a perfectly rectangular bort shed won't really fit properly. So I had to come up with a shape of shed that would fit and give me the most space for the footprint that I can use. Now, to go back to point one, solar. I want it to be a solar powered shed, so I need to put some solar panels on the roof. Normally shed roofs are sort of this shape, which means that obviously if the sun is over here, you can only put panels on this side, which means this side is wasted. So I decided to go for a roof shape like this, which is a pent shed, and then that way, with the sun over here, I can put several panels on the roof, maximizing the surface area for capturing sunlight. So yeah, so this design is called a pent shed. It sort of looks something like that, and the doorway would be here. And so this is the style I decided to go for. I did have a look online at some pent sheds, but none of them were really suitable. Again, because of the fit issue, they couldn't really get in there properly. And again, it needs to be well insulated. Most of them are just a plain wooden shed. Yes, I could have added insulation on the inside, but then I would have had to add a whole nother skin on top of that insulation, etc., which would have been fiddly. So in the end, I thought the best way to do it is to just build a shed myself. And after seeing Colin Furr's video of him building a garden shed over his underground bunker, I liked the look of his style of shed, and I thought I'd do one similar to that. So the footprint that I have to fit into is is I've got like a base. This is viewed from above, and then there's like a curved wall here, and then a piece here, and then a curved wall here. These walls were only about sort of knee height, but what it means is I had to build the shed sort of this shape. That's level with that, and this is the footprint, and then I could box this section in on the inside of the shed, and then what I would do is inside the shed I'd have a worktop across here, so these boxed in sections were not really wasted space. I've still got enough space for me to sit underneath the workbench if I want to, but it means that all this space here is still available. So that's the design I went for, and like I say, it's a pent shed with a door at the front here, sort of opens outwards. This will be like this, and the solar panels will be on the roof here. So I should be able to get about 4 solar panels on the roof, and that should give me about 1 kilowatt or so of power, which should be plenty. And so yeah, that's what I decided to do, and I'm going to heavily insulate the floor with polystyrene blocks in amongst the substructure. These are sort of the joists, and this would all be filled with polystyrene blocks. And then in the walls, again, it's going to be, you know, stud walls. With stud work in there, and then in here will be all filled with insulation, and then there'll be a skin of OSB board on the inside, and the same on the outside, and lap and panel boarding on top of the OSB on the outside, just to give it a nice sort of finished shed look. So yeah, that was my design. I measured up all these small walls and everything to get the size of my footprint. Built a base, and then built the shed. And here is a time lapse of the shed being built.
So my shed is now finished, and I'm in it now. There's a lot of extra stuff in here that I want to talk about in the next video. I'll do a walk around and show you all the things that I've put in here. But that's it for this video. Please tune in for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.